This segment is brought to you by the Kansas Association of Wheat Growers and the Kansas Wheat Commission. Together, we are Kansas Wheat. And by MachineryLink. This year, rent your combine, own your future. We guarantee on-time delivery. Call today.
My name's Todd Hughes. I've been with MachineryLink about a year and a half. I grew up in Scott City, Kansas, a little town in western Kansas. Grew up with a feedlot and farming background. Went to Kansas State University, graduated with an ag degree. Been with MachineryLink about a year and a half now. Phenomenal idea to be able to deliver combines to people when they need it, where they need it.
We're a family farm.
We're fourth generation seed farm, starting back in 1950. We sell mainly in central Kansas here, seed wheat, various varieties.
I think we'd sold seed wheat to Gary Goodwin years ago, and kind of when he'd gotten MachineryLink started and got to know him a little bit and kind of got to know MachineryLink and the idea behind it, and it worked into our operation real well where I can send this combine to a field by itself somewhere, cutting seed wheat and leave the other two to go somewhere else, or it's worked out real good for us to get the bushels off the field, get the acres cut.
This year in particular has been a very unique year. There's been a lot of struggles with the crops out in especially western Kansas. A lot of my customers were their only source of a combine, but I have a whole nother set of customers that they need an extra combine to help complete their harvest in a timely manner.
Pretty much this year, you name the challenge. I think we've seen it. We're fighting some wet fields right now. Earlier in the year, we were fighting the drought. Got hit by hailstorm, and then, like I said, right now it's wet on top of that yet. So our yields are just really going to vary from they're just kind of all over the board right now this year. We've had some really good seed, and we've had some wheat that's been a little poorer. It just depended on what area we were in as far as how the drought or the freeze hit us.
A lot of my customers run a lot of older equipment. I've talked to customers that have spent between $5,000 and $25,000 on repairs, and when they discovered they could have rented a newer combine with the latest technology for less than what they spent on fixing their machine up, once they made that decision, they wonder why they haven't done it before.
And to not have to buy the combine makes a huge difference. For us, our window seems like it gets shorter all the time on getting the crop off. And with the seed business that we're in, the first question on the farmer's mind when he calls for seed wheat is, what's your test weight? And so that's why we try to get our wheat cut and off the field just as rapidly as we can. And that's where the MachineryLink combine comes in. It's an extra machine. It definitely will outcut the other two combines that we have here. It's bigger, and we can get it off the field.
We've always rented a four-wheel drive machine, and that's really handy on a year like this when you're fighting mud.
Each one of our combines is serviced every time before it shows up for a harvest event. Once a farmer completes his harvest, the machine's loaded up, taken back to one of our facilities. We go through the machine, we clean them up, we wash them, clean them, make sure that anything that needs repair is repaired.
The machines are always well maintained. They do what you need them to do. The support behind them is good. When you do have a breakdown, they'll give you a purchase order. We deal with our local John Deere dealership, and we give them a call and they repair the machine, or MachineryLink will send a technician to repair the machine.
All in all, it's been a safe harvest, and that's our #1 priority as far as anything in what we do is safety, and try to have a good time in doing what we do. I believe in doing what I love and loving what I do, and this is it, farming.
In Kansas, there's 2 representatives. I handle the northern half and Ed Cook handles the southern half. If you'd like more information about your fall harvest or 2015 summer and fall harvest, the best resource is our website, www.machinerylink.com or 844-CROP-USA.
Valley Vet Supply is devoted to providing information and professional quality products at reasonable prices.